Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call the meeting to order. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we're in Treaty 1 territory and the traditional homeland of the Métis Nation. My name is Ron Merritt. I'll be your chairperson this morning. Introducing the panel members. To my left is Mr. Jeff Beich, and to his left is Brett McIntyre. And representing the city is Jason Brown, and the recording secretary is Huda Aziz. We'll be hearing an application for revision of the assessment roll according to the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested has been described in each application, and we will limit discussions to those matters. The statements that the applicant or the assessor make at the hearing are sworn testimony. Anybody speaking on these matters must be sworn in. Please be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence by market value by the board. The board is appointed annually by City Council and is independent of it. Along with the City Administration, we make our decisions based on the evidence provided at the hearing and issue a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decision in respect to application may be appealed to the Management Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or a court of Queen's Bench if the matter pertains to application from exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included in the board's order. In respect to the hearing this morning, I will confirm the matters to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will have the assessor's testimony followed by questions and the other applicant may have, and then it will be the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each party will have the opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all evidence about the application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket this morning. The session will close after all applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decision. You will receive the order by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live stream recorded and will be part of the public record. I'll ask our secretary to swear in or affirm Mr. Brown and Mr. Slaughter.
Okay, please state your full name. And do you affirm the evidence you represent is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Okay, just swear in record.
I swear.
Please state your full name.
Rod Slaughter?
And do you swear the evidence you're about to present is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to 500 Pandora West. And Mr. Brown, you can take us through this property, and I understand there's a non-co-op issue, so we'll address that first.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So turning to page 2 of my evidence, I have a request for income information, historical view, starting in 2011. In that year, we received the mailer back, but it was incomplete. It was actually blank. Following year in 12, we did not receive a response. 13 and 14, we did receive complete responses. However, in 15, 16, and 17, we did not receive any information.
All right.
Just quickly, on page 30, we have the signature and the envelope for the registered mail. This was signed for. And the following pages are the blank income and expense statement that were sent to the owner. We can see the tracking numbers all match. LP 578-648-542CA. And based on that, we're seeking the non-compliance.
I thank you. Mr. Slaughter, I understand that you are not disagreeing with the non-co-op.
That's correct.
Okay. So it will be granted to the city. So therefore, Mr. Slaughter, you will be presenting first.
Mr. Chairman, we actually have a recommendation.
Okay. You go right ahead.
Thank you. The city is willing to revise the assessment to, I guess I'll start with the roll number, 0900992200. Address is at 500 Pandora. Current 2020 assessment for this property is at $6,834,000. We're willing to revise that to $6,083,000.
Mr. Slaughter?
We accept, thank you.
All right. And Mr. Brown, just offhand, what is the reasoning behind that?
So the sister property was heard on January 28th. We are following that order, so it's based on $6 per square foot. 2.5 vacancy, 2% expenses, and 7 1/4 cap.
Okay. Panel members, any questions?
I have none. I have
Okay. All right, we will go to Logan Avenue, 2310. Mr. Brown, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Roll number for this property is 1309607 quadruple 0. Address is at 2310 Logan Avenue. Current 2020 assessment is at $3,433,000. We are willing to make a recommendation at $3,202,000.
Mr. Slaughter?
We accept with the caveat though, Mr. Chairman, that we have to run this by the owner still. Should they disagree, they have an opportunity to appeal further to the municipal board. But otherwise, we'll accept for now.
All right. Any questions, panel members?
I have questions.
And just the reasoning offhand,
We've reduced rent to $6.94. City Winnipeg parameters with a 6 3/4 cap.
okay. I think that concludes business.
Yes.
So, thank you, Mr. Slaughter, and I think you already know the results, so I thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
And have a good day.